Good morning, children. Sai Ram. I welcome you all to the online class of economics. Children, today I'm again going to continue with the same chapter, that is chapter number 5, and the name of our chapter is presentation of data. Children, this is the second video of this chapter, and in the first video I have already explained you the theoretical portion of this chapter. I have explained you that the data have been presented in the three different ways. The first one is your tabulation presentation, which is from textual to tabulation presentation. So this chapter deals with basically the tabulation presentation of data. Now the next method of presenting the data is the diagrammatic presentation, which you are going to learn in chapter number 6, and the next is the graphical presentation, which you are going to learn in chapter number 7. So these are basically the three methods of presenting the data, and in this chapter we will only deal with the tabulation presentation of data. So children, as I just said, the theoretical portion of this chapter is already over in the last video. Now in today's video we guys will learn about the the numerical portion of this chapter, how the data have been presented in the form of rows and columns. We are going to learn how the tabulation presentation of data actually deals with. So children, let us start with our first numerical, that is. So children, let us start with our first numerical of tabulation. Let's read the statement. The data is being supplied to you in the now let us see 2015 out of total 2000 applicants in a college. The total students were 2000, where 1200 were from commerce background. The total number of students who are studying in the year 2015 is 1200 students. So children, if out of the total 2000 students, the total of children studying in the commerce is 1200, so you can easily find out the remaining students belong to the science stream. So here we can see, like, in 2015, as I just said, the total number of applicants who have applied for an admission here is 2000, and out of this 2000 applicants, children, 2000 applicants, children, 12 belongs to commerce, whereas remains and 800 students. So it belongs from the science stream. After saying the number of girls was 15, children. Number of girls is 750, which you can say 330 from the science stream. So you find out that 750 girls, children. The remaining girls were from the commerce stream. So this 750 minus 430, it becomes 420 students. They belongs from the commerce stream. So this studying in the year 2015. Those who have applied for admission in the year 2015, the numbers are as follows. Like 750 were girls. So you can were girls. So you can easily say that 1250 were boys. So 1250 were boys. So this is all about the year 2015, and it is that in the year 2016, now 16, what you in 2016 the total number of applicants were 3500. So in here in the year 2016 the total applicants was 3500, of which 2200 were boys. 2200 were boys, so you could better find out the remaining 100 students were girls were for admission. So the number of students from science stream was 1100. It is not clear to you that how many students are there, boys or girls, but the total number of students studying in science stream was 100. And out of this 1100 children, 610 were girls, and remaining you can find out 490 were boys. 610 were and 490 were boys. We have to tabulate this option in the given form. So children, we again going to read a statement again. So this is basically the format I made. This is a question. In this question we are going to solve this numericals. So children, this is called as your caption head. This is called your column head. This is called your stub. These are the first sub head of caption head, or you can say columns. Get the total all. So as I just said, the first deals with now the first deals with the 2015. So we are going to start with 2015 first. So what is the information supplied to you, children? This is basically known as rows, and this is columns. So in the year 2015, out of total applicants in a college, year 2015, the total number of students studying is 2000. Here 2000 in the total number. This particular row column will explain you the total number of students studying in the year 2015. So the total number of students studying in the year 2015 to have applied for the admission basically, and out of this 2000 applicants, children, 1200 were commerce from commerce background. So the total number of students who applied for commerce background is 1200. So we could write like this, and we can easily find out so applied for admission for science will be 800. This is clear. So 750, it's showing spatially, it is showing you the total. The number are 750, out of which 330 were for science stream. So the girls who are studying in science is 330. So you could better find it out the remaining in the commerce background. Minus 330, it becomes 420. 420 is the total number of girls studying commerce background. So if the total number of student is 1000, out of which 750, you can see that is the students which is boys studying in the year 2015 in both the streams, the commerce and the science. So you can also find out in this way, if the total number of students in commerce stream is 1200, which out of 420 belongs to 420, so the remaining 7 boys, so 100 and 420 becomes 100. The total number of students we can find out, and out of this, children, you can see that it's 1250, whereas 780 boys are studying science. So we will subtract the 780 from 1250. So let us subtract this. So 0 cancel, 15 minus 7, and means 11 here, 11, that is 4. you can add this way. It is 0 0 then 7 so bit this is clear with this addition, that how whatever adding the values, like if I add the this way, then the total with each other, and we add if this one, this is also with each other. If we adding like this, then this is also matching with each other. All the data which is being supplied to us will be explained, or it's well written in this form. So now we'll see for the year 2016. So children, in 2016, what is saying, the total number of applicants were 3,500. So in the year 2016, total applicants were 3,500 were boys. So children, will explain on the total number of boys. So their total is 2,000. The number of students from science is 1100. I mean, those who are studying, their total number is given. So the total is 1100. Specifying here that how much are boys and girls, but their total number is showing is 1100. So of which 610 were girls. Now it is showing that out of this 1100 students, 600 were girls. So we can easily subtract this from this. 10 minus this one, we get 490, because 400 and 600, that is 100, and 90 and 10, that is 100. So this are remaining the boys who are studying science in the year 2016. So if 2200 were total number of boys studying in the year 2016, out of which 490 in science, so remaining boys are studying in commerce. So we subtract this value from this value, so it becomes 0, then 1, it's 7, 11 and 1 12, 1 is 1. So 1710 were the boys who were studying in the year 16, especially in the commerce. And you just see here, children, the 3,500 are the total number of applicants we got from the science stream. So remaining up, so we'll subtract this value, we'll get 2,400, and out of this 2,400 applicants, if 1,710 were boys and girls, so we subtract this 1,710 from 2,400, that is 0 1 7 1 8 6. You can 0 9 1 7 1 8. We want 14 years, so 6 14 1. So this we get the boys who are studying in the year 2016. So when we add this, it becomes 1300. So this becomes 1300, and when you add this way also, it becomes 1300 plus 200, it becomes 3500. So whatever the values we are getting, it should be matched with the other values. I mean, when we are totaling it with the rows as well as with columns, then the addition should be equal in all way. So these are basically the total number of students studying, the boys and girls section wise, as well as the total number. So if we want to find out the total, children, as this is basically an example of a manifold table where more than 3 characteristics is like the year with the total number of students, then the classification we getting boys and girls, then the next we are showing whether the commerce or whether they are studying in the science. So the total number of boys who are studying is like 780 plus 17 20. So it is 17 and 7, that is I guess 24. So it is 2490. Yes, and the next is 470 plus 610. 470 and plus 610, it is 1080. So when you, it becomes 5 and 3, 3570. And when you add the total number of, sorry, we have to add this value with this value. As for boys, we have added this one with this, therefore the values are right. Now we have to add 470 with 490, so it is not 1000, it is 960. So 960 plus this value, it's 0, and 9 and 6 is 15, 1, 9, 1, 10, 14, 1, it is 3450. Please solve, calculate the values correctly, because somehow it made a mistake. So we have to add the total number, we have to add this values of girls with this. You just see in commerce we have 420 girls in the year 2015, and in 16 we have 690. So 4 in 690, 4 it becomes 1110. 4 in 600, 110. So that is why I have written 1100. We have to add this to 610 plus 9 and this 330, so it is 940. So you add this 0, 5, 9 and 20. Now we add the 1200 and 1200 and this 2400, that is 3600, 800 and 1100, that is 19. And when we add this, it becomes 5500. So you add this one also, 3450 plus 50, it becomes 500. This is the way how we have to solve the numericals. So children, this is the way how the given data, the data which is supplied to you in the form of text or the statement, is being presented in the form of rows and columns, which is known as the tabular presentation of data. So children, I hope in today's video you will better understood how the data being presented in the form of rows and columns. So children, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day, and Sai Ram.